Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and history enthusiasts. In today's video, we're taking a closer look at the 1990 Washington quarter dollar, specifically one struck at the Denver Mint, identified by its D mint mark. At first glance, it may look like just another everyday coin, but when we explore its design, mintage, condition, and collector value, you'll see why this piece deserves a place in any serious U.S. coin collection. And the fact that it's in excellent condition makes it even more appealing. Historical background. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American coinage since 1932, when it was first issued to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the nation's first president. The design by John Flanagan became a long-lasting symbol of patriotism, remaining in circulation for decades. By 1990, the Washington quarter was still being struck in its classic design before the introduction of the 50-state quarters program in 1999. That makes the 1990 issue part of the pre-state quarter era, which many collectors cherish for its tradition and history. Minting details. The 1990 Washington quarter was struck at two primary mints: Philadelphia, which used no mint mark at the time, and Denver, which used the D mint mark. The Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of quarters that year, ensuring plenty entered circulation. If you check the front of your coin, just to the right of Washington's ponytail, you'll find the small D symbol that tells you it was made in Denver. This tiny detail is crucial for collectors who track mint origins and production numbers. Metal composition and size. The 1990 D quarter is composed of a copper-nickel-clad alloy, with an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. This gives it a silvery appearance on the outside, with a reddish copper line visible along the edge. The coin weighs 5.67 grams and has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters. Unlike older silver quarters struck before 1965, this one does not contain any silver. That makes it less valuable for its metal content, but still significant for collectors depending on its grade. Obverse design. On the obverse, or front, of the 1990 quarter, we see John Flanagan classic portrait of George Washington. Washington faces left, with the word Liberty above his head and the motto "In God We Trust" to the left. At the bottom, you'll see the year of mintage, 1990, and just beside Washington's ponytail, the small D mint mark for Denver. The portrait is iconic, and in excellent condition coins, the fine details of Washington's hair and facial features remain crisp and sharp. Reverse design. Turning to the reverse, the 1990 quarter features the heraldic eagle design, also by Flanagan. The eagle is shown with outstretched wings, perched on a bundle of arrows with two olive branches beneath, symbolizing America's balance of war and peace. Above the eagle are the words United States of America, and just below, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. At the bottom of the design, the denomination is clearly marked quarter dollar. In excellent condition, the feathers of the eagle and the lettering remain bold and well defined. Condition and grading. Condition is everything in coin collecting. A 1990 D quarter in circulated condition is usually only worth face value, 25 cents. However, an example in excellent condition, with minimal wear, bright luster, and sharp details, can be worth more to collectors. Uncirculated grades like MS 63, MS 65, or higher can fetch a few dollars each. The highest grades, such as MS 67 or MS 68, are very rare and can sell for significantly more at auctions. The coin's excellent condition is what elevates it from pocket change to collectible. Collector value. So, how much is a 1990 D Washington quarter worth today? For a standard circulated coin, the value is usually just its face value of 25 cents. In uncirculated condition, prices typically range from $1 to $5. In superb gem condition, especially if graded by PCGS or NGC, values can climb higher, sometimes reaching $20 to $50 or more depending on demand. While it's not one of the rarest quarters, its high-grade versions are highly desirable among Washington quarter collectors. Error coins and special varieties. Collectors are always on the lookout for error coins, and the 1990 D quarter is no exception. Errors such as double strikes, off-center strikes, die cracks, or coins with missing clad layers can significantly increase value. Some error examples from this period have sold for hundreds of dollars. So if your coin looks unusual, with strange markings, missing parts of the design, or odd coloring, it might be worth a closer look by a professional. Conclusion. In conclusion, the 1990 D Washington quarter dollar may not be made of silver or considered rare in circulation, but in excellent condition it's a collectible piece of American history. With its classic design of George Washington and the heraldic eagle, it represents the last era before the modern state quarters program. If you've got one in great shape, hold on to it. Not only does it have small collector value, but it's also a symbol of tradition in U.S. coinage. Every coin tells a story, and this 1990 D quarter is a piece of everyday history worth remembering.